According to a phenomenal new report from Lever News, it turns out that Fox News isn't really sweating the $787 million settlement that they reached this week with Dominion because they're not really going to be the ones paying it. No, the ones who are technically footing that bill will be the taxpayers of the United States because, as the Lever points out, and as the people they spoke to at Fox confirmed, they can just write off this settlement in their taxes. Now, let me read this. Again, this is from Lever News, absolutely one of the best outlets out there right now. Thanks to an arcane line in the tax code, Fox can deduct that settlement payment from its income taxes, according to a company spokesperson and tax experts consulted by the Lever. That's because federal law allows taxpayers to write off many legal costs, providing that they are, quote, ordinary and necessary business expenses. The IRS has repeatedly affirmed that for major corporations, paying out settlements is just part of the cost of doing business. Now, loyal viewers here at Ring of Fire have probably heard myself and Mike Papantonio talk about this ad nauseum for many, many years. Whether it's Fox News with their defamation settlement, or whether it's a major corporation that ran afoul of federal law and had to pay a huge settlement to the DOJ, most of them don't actually end up paying. The real amount of any fine that you see, again, especially leveled by the FDA, the EPA, or the DOJ, they end up getting reduced before they even make a single payment. Typically, it's reduced to about 25% of the total. So 75% in a federal settlement usually immediately just gets wiped away on paper. They pay the 25%, then they write off the entire thing on their taxes, so it gets deducted from what they owe the federal government. We, the average taxpayer, make up the difference. It's no different here with Fox, except they're not going to be able to reduce it by 75%. Actually, they might, because as the Lever also points out, and this is something I know from, almost 20 years in the media companies have liability insurance, basically to protect them from slander, libel, and defamation lawsuits, kind of like car insurance. So when you get into an accident, you don't have to pay out of pocket. The insurance pays, and they adjust your rates accordingly. It's the same thing with slander, libel, and defamation. Typically, it's not the entity that pays most of it, it's their insurance company that pays it, just like a car accident. So Fox News will not be able to write off whatever the insurance covers of that $787 million, but then whatever's left, whatever the network actually has to pay, they then get to write off that amount. So if I could put this another way, none of this matters. And I hate to say it that way, I hate to be gloom and doom, but none of this matters. Fox News isn't actually being penalized. They're not going to learn a lesson because there's no real punishment here. The only punishment they've had is the embarrassment that they've suffered from having their information released and showing how incompetent and corrupt they are. But the viewers of Fox News, the people already watching the network, don't care. So it didn't have any real impact on the network. And 6 months from now, everybody's going to forget that any of this even happened in the first place. So that's where we're at. Fox News got hit with a massive settlement, but you're the one that's going to be paying the price. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.